Today I'm talking about gold lunar coins, and I'm going to show you the ones that I have in my collection. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Empire Precious Metals. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, get that bell notification clicked. That way you get updated with any new content. Recently, I had some members of my channel ask me to do a video showing some of my most favorite items, which I did, but they also wanted to see my lunar coins. Now, I do love the lunars, but they didn't make my list of my most favorite things. So while the lunar coins didn't make my list for my favorite pieces, they're definitely something that I enjoy. Otherwise, I wouldn't collect them. So let's just take a look at them. All right, so let's take a look at my lunar coins. Now, I don't have the first series. I don't have the second series. I wasn't even planning on collecting the third series until recently. I purchased the 10th ounce gold tiger and the 10th ounce gold dragon. And I was like, oh man, you know what? Maybe I should get the rest of them. Let me see if I could find the thing in here. No, that's something else. All right, here we go. We've got a dragon. Oh, we got that one. We got this one. And okay, here we go. All right. So let's see. Where are we here? We've got the dragon, which is a 10th ounce. We've got a 10th ounce tiger. And I have a 10th ounce snake. Again, I got them just because I wanted to have some of the lunar series, especially the tiger and the dragon. I've got a couple of tattoos. They happen to be a dragon and a tiger. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the rest of them. So I got the 10th ounce snake. And now I'm like, oh, these are so small. They're hard to see. You know, I don't know if I want to keep the 10th ounces. So I ended up going with the 1/4 ounces, and I was able to track down some of them very easily. And the others, this one I'll talk about in a minute. This one was flipping impossible. But we got the dragon. We've got the tiger. Okay. We've got the ox. Not incredibly easy to track down. You still can get it, but you know, my wholesaler was offering it. Got the snake. That's the most recent, so no problem there. Picked that one up. The rabbit was a bit of a pain in the neck. Luckily, I was able to pick it up from an online dealer of one of the biggies. And I did have to pay quite a premium on that one, but this was the worst. And I've always said to you guys, first in the series is always the game changer. That is always the one that does the best, and that is the mouse. This thing, or the rat, this thing was impossible to get. I found one place in Sweden that had it, and I was gonna buy it, but had issues with the invoice and everything. Then I was able to find one at some store in Kansas City. I did a deep search on the internet and I was able to find it, finally. And so now I've got them all. I'm committed. I've got 6 more to go, but this is what I've got, the 6 1/4 ouncers. I'm not gonna go full ounce mode just because I like the series, just not to that degree. Usually my 1 ounce pieces are left to pieces that are like one-offs and just really cool or something like that. But I do have a 1 ounce dragon. Again, because, you know, dragons are pretty flippin' awesome. But then I got the 1 ounce tiger in this one in an MS-70. I did a deal, a trade with a member of the stacking community. And so I picked this up. Very happy that I have them in 1 ounce sizes. I'm not a fan that one's in the slab, but you know what? MS-70, I'll take it. But that is essentially my gold lunar collection. I don't anticipate on buying these in 1 ounce sizes. I can't even imagine the cost. They also sell them in larger sizes. I won't go anything above the 1 ounce. These 3 I most likely will end up selling in an upcoming auction, only because I've got the quarters and I've got the 2 and the 1 ounce sizes. So I don't feel like I need to hang on to these anymore. In fact, you 3 are going bye-bye. Adios. Next auction, these guys are up for grabs. Anyway, that is my gold lunar collection. These do appreciate in value. Go look at the first series. Go look at the second series. You will see that they do tremendously well. And if this is your thing, you like lunars, you don't even have to go with the 10th ouncers. You could go with the 20th ounce sizes if you want. You can pick those up. Higher premium on those, but you're shelling out a lot less right out the gate. So it's a little bit easier pill to swallow. Anyhow, guys, that is the lunar collection. So those are my lunar coins. What do you think, guys? Should I get rid of some of the coins? Should I get rid of all of them? I'm thinking about unloading the 10th ounce ones just because they no longer kind of fit what it was that I was trying to do with my collection. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video to be entertaining or useful, please make sure you subscribe, get that bell notification clicked, and I will see you guys on the next one.